Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Hold on one second. Just real quick. I just have to move something out of the way here. Okay. So, how are you today? I hope you're enjoying a wonderful Tuesday. I was. Until I went to the post office. Oh my goodness. You know, my husband is a serial keeper because he usually will go to the post office, for me, but today I went with him because I had some overseas packages to send and some to Canada, one to Canada. So anyway, there was one postal worker, and it's summer, so I get that, vacations and things like that, budgets, and but there was a gentleman who was before us who was trying to ship a sweatshirt overseas to Great Britain. And he wasn't nice. He really wasn't nice. He was arguing with the gentleman because he said that the shipping was going to cost more than the sweatshirt cost. And he just wouldn't stop. He just kept going on and on and on. And I mean, the poor social work, the postal service gentleman was just like being so kind. And I just thought, oh dear, I was so nervous to say the least. But that was very eventful, and I don't wish to go back anytime soon. And we don't have a post office here in our little village because the hurricane took it away. So we have to travel quite a ways to get to the post office. Reason why I don't often go, because I don't like the ride. And they're only open certain times, certain days of the week. So it's just a calamity. Anyway, today, or this afternoon, we are going to continue on my creative studios. I've pulled out a little box of things. I kind of have some ideas as to where we're going to go with this today. It shouldn't take long, but if you had watched the video previous to this, I had done an unboxing for your creative studios. And so all of the items in here, except for the ink, the scissors, the block, and the ruler, we are going to use, and some index cards. And you can pick any index card or cardstock that you might have available. I happen to have my father-in-law's index cards, so they're quite patinaed, and I love them. So, everything in here is from your creative studios. I pulled some things from the box, and we're going to get started. But before we do, I would like to share a Happy Meal. I'm not sure whether or not I did this before, but I definitely want to do it. So if I've done it before, you can just hold on one second and I'll get started. I got a Happy Meal from a friend who is also a YouTube follower, and I'm so glad that I opened it before I opened it on camera, because I cried. And so I don't know, I do that often. But anyway, her name is Lorie Hammel, and she has just become such a dear friend, a great YouTube follower, and I just love her so much. And so anyway, ironically, I had sent her a Happy Meal, and I had received her Happy Meal before she received my Happy Meal. So I was very, very touched by her Happy Meal, because mine was not like this. But anyway, she just wrote, "Dear Cheryl, sending you a little package of joy and appreciation for the joy you share with me. Hugs, Lorie Hammel." And, oh my gosh, she knows me so well. And I'm, like I said, I just started crying, and you'll see why. So anyway, she sent me this gorgeous hanky. Now, I have hankies hanging on my window, and I was, I take them down about once every couple of months and wash them. I also made a lace valance that goes behind them. And I was going to take them down and wash them, and I thought, maybe I'll switch them out. And so, Lorie, this is going up. Thank you so much. And it's perfect. It's pink and it's just precious. It's precious. I love it. So thank you so, so much. And I can't wait to pull out the rest of my hankies and get them pressed and get them up. And I'll send you a picture. So anyway, oh, that's just packaging. She also sent me, this is how well she knows me. If anybody has seen my Peter Rabbit journal, I am the biggest fan of Beatrix Potter there is on the face of the earth. And she sent me this gorgeous, look at this fabric. If I had only had it. So what I was thinking, I'm going to have to create another one. Look at what, this would make the most darling cover. Lorie, where in the world did you find this? Look at this cover, guys. I mean, it's just perfect. There you go. And I have a cover for a journal already done. I just adore it. Lorie, thank you so much. It's just darling. And not only that, but look. It's just perfect. You are so sweet and so thoughtful. I absolutely adore. Of course, I won't use it. I'll never, ever tear it up. I have others, but this is very special, and thank you so much. Isn't just Peter Rabbit the best? Look at him. I just hiding. Oh gosh. Anyway, and she sent me the greatest, oh, where is it? I put it right here on my shelf so I could look at it. It's a tag. She made it. It's beautiful. I'll have to show it in my next video because I can't see it. It was right there. Did it pull down? Oh well. Okay, so we'll get on. Anyway, thank you so much, Lorie. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. So, anyway, so what we're going to need is some index cards or cardstock. And I'll tell you the measurements of this one. I actually cut some in half as well, just in case we want to make some smaller ones. So you'll need, and all we're going to do is alter it. And we could do anything. I mean, you could do this like this. Okay, for example, we're going to decorate the back of it so the person has the front of it to write on, okay? But what I was thinking is how fun would it be to make, you know, to take some washi or what have you and have a pocket. We could also have tags in there. Or you could put it on a page like this and have one tag here and the person could still write here, you know, for journaling. Or you could use it as a flip. I mean, there's just so many things you could do with it. So, let's get started. So I'll just take a big one for now, and I'll tell you the measurements. Reason for the ruler. Don't get nervous. We're not going to be cutting or scoring anything. So it's 8 inches by 5. So 8 by 5 is what you'd need for a piece of paper. And then, if you remember, or if you didn't watch, Your Creative Studio sent me several pieces of paper, but I didn't pull them all out. Some of them are full page sticker paper. And then it comes with several different other papers, the same, but they're not sticker. So you've got the same pattern, but it's a different type of paper. Okay, so you've got like a vellum, and then a watercolor type paper, and then another paper. And you've got sticky paper. So I just cut it all up because we're going to use it as washi tape. And we're also going to use some washi tape. So all you'll need is some washi tape. Okay. There's one item. And then you'll need some ink and a stamp. They sent me a couple of stamps, actually. They sent me several stamps, but we're going to use these two today. They're just flowers, of course. It's summer. And then you'll need, I have these stickers that I'll be using. So if you have some stickers, I happen to have these. So we're going to be using these again from My Creative Studios. And then I just pulled a few of the elements in the event that, you know, we might want to put some things here and there. Okay? So that's pretty much all you'll need. Oh, and then I took some paper from the paper pack, and there's different kinds and all different fonts and beautiful images, and so I chose those two because otherwise, you know me, we'd be here all day because I'm indecisive. I also pulled out the rub-ons to try those, okay? So if we have time, I'd like to do some rub-ons. I didn't pull out any fabric. I typically will do those on fabric, but we can do that another time. So anyway, we have some little ones and we have a big one. Let's see how far we get. So let me just put those in there. The first thing I thought we'd do is, I think I will take some paper and choose that first. So now what kind of orientation do I want this to go? I think I want it to go this way because the person then can write, you know, here. And you could even divide it up into sections, you know. You could run a sewing stitch here before you cover the back, which would be fun because then the person, you know, can write, you know, different things in these, you know, you could just sew down the center with your sewing machine, and then a person could have, you know, several different places to write. Now, if you were doing it as a flip, the person could still write, you know, just turn the journal and write. So anyway, so we'll do it this way. And I'll put, excuse me, I'll start off with this, I think. But I really love this font as well. But this is really different, and I don't have any of this font, so we'll use this font. And perhaps I'll use that font and fussy cut this flower. Could I do that? Will that fit? That will fit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to tear it. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of, I really hope this comes out good. I'm going the wrong way with my tearing. Now you're going to see white, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't have any ink out, so we're not going to be inking. I just don't want to impinge on this little tiny flower up here. I hope you can all see. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I didn't shut my blinds. I think you can see. I think it's probably worse for me than it is for you. So I'm just going to kind of, you know, do this because we're going to be adding washi tape to it as well. So I just kind of wanted to kind of get this down first so I know where to put my washi tape. So washi tape. Perhaps some scissors if you want to fussy cut something, and then just little bits and pieces of scraps. You could use book page, you could use music page, you could pretty much use anything you wanted. And this was inspired by, who did I see do this? I just saw it recently. I'll put it in the link below. I can picture her face. Oh my goodness. I might think of it during the video. But anyway, let's continue. Because I won't put it up until I find out who it is. It will come to me in the middle of the video. I'll be like, oh, it's her. So we'll put this here. And we'll do that. So now we want some washi tape. We have this washi tape, but I think it's too close to that paper, so I'm really glad that I did cut that sticker paper up. And when I cut it up, I didn't want to cut up the bird You know, I was thinking first of making stickers out of the birds, but then I thought, oh, maybe I could use it as washi tape to give you some ideas. So we could do something like perhaps this and trim the card down a little bit because I did cut that paper up a lot. Or we could do this and do this. And maybe no, I don't like that. So we'll do this. All right, let's commit. Let's do this. I have no idea where we're going. I just know that I want this in the middle. So let's do it. So I'll get out my glue stick. I haven't really used my glue stick today. So I will just, this is what I do to get my glue stick kind of going, because otherwise, I don't know, for some reason, even with the cover on, it doesn't work as well if I don't rub it on some paper towel first and get it going. Maybe it's just this type of glue stick, I'm not sure, but it works better if I do that. Just a tip. So we'll put this, oh, this paper is, if you could, oh my goodness, I won't go on. I did enough of that last night. I gushed and gushed and gushed. If you have not, or actually this morning, I gushed so much. But oh my gosh, this kit is awesome. All the kits are wonderful. They really are. I did pull out some of the items that I got from them in a giveaway. One of the stamps is in my stamps I use quite often anyway. And then I pulled out the rest of the little paper scraps and stuff and put them with my little notebooks. I was hoarding them, I'll admit it. You just do that, you know, and it's so silly because, I mean, eventually you're going to use it, right? Right. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of place that right there in the middle. I like it. I love this font and I love this paper. So it's not going to lift. I got enough on the edges. So now I should have used my mat because now I have a little bit of glue on it and I don't want that to get on my project. Sorry about that. I'll get my mat. I just don't want the sticky to get on our card because I'd like to use it in our upcoming book series, Altered Book, which I'll show you again. I'm going to try and do this. I do have eye surgery coming up in June. I have talked to Peggy. Sparkle is interested, so that's great. I haven't spoken to her since the weekend, so I know she works, I think, on, what's today, Tuesday? Anyway, we'll be doing that. I'm in a collaboration. I have to get ready for that, so I may not be doing a video every day. My date is the 8th, and you'll be hearing more about that very soon. So I've been working on that too on the sidelines. So I'm going to commit to, well, wait a minute. Let me get some more washi because I think I want to perhaps get rid of some white space. Oh, yes. I don't have another long piece, but that's all right. I just kind of cut it all up, you know. I just got rid of these birds and then cut up the rest. Because you know what? You can. Because you'll use it for something, right? Maybe I'll put something there to kind of break that up a little bit. And then do this and this. Okay, let's do it. Let's commit. So watch. I got my gardening done this morning, which was wonderful, except it's not good for my allergies. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. It was hard. I have to admit, it was very hard to cut this page up, but I have more. So, because they send you more. Trying to see which way I want it to go. I think I'll have it go this way. Not that it really matters. You know me, I'm just fussy. I'm just trying to find the edge. Am I at the edge? I think so. Good enough. If I have to get out some ink, I'll just have you sing or something for a second. Okay, let's take this piece. Look at that. Guys, it's great. And save this. It's a great scrap. So I'll put those in there. Until you're completely finished with your project, because I could run that through the embossing machine, you know, and use that for something. If you want to see an amazing, gorgeous video today, if you've got time, please visit Heather at Rose Hill Paper Cottage on YouTube. I watched it actually while we were at the post office because I was nervous. My husband's like, you have to come over here and you have to do this. I'm like, everything's addressed, dear. I am not getting involved. Anyway, so yeah, so it's Rose Hill Paper Cottage on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you anymore. She did a walkthrough of a journal for her design team project for Ruby and Pearl. And that's all I'm going to say. Even my husband watched it. I have goosebumps right now. Honestly, I wish you could see them. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water. I watched it 3 times. I'll probably watch it again. And I saved it in my favorites. So I'll put this on now. See, I'm not getting the edges, but that's okay because that's what they made ink for. And I wouldn't even know where to begin to what color I would use, but it would be fun. Isn't this paper amazing? It's amazing. Your Creative Studios is amazing. And I am so fortunate and blessed. So I'm going to move that because I didn't get it where I wanted to. Look at that. Perfect. Now let's just hope. Yep. Okay. I didn't really get it where I wanted it. It might not go all the way to the edge because it's not really cut for this. Well, I did measure the card and the paper to make sure I'd have enough if I cut it up before I cut it up. So I measured the card and then I measured the piece of paper and then I just cut it up. So I cut this bird and then the rest I just cut into strips. So what do you think so far? I'm in love. I love it. Okay, so now what did we say? We said we were going to do 2 pieces. Or no, well, I said we were going to do 2 pieces because then we could put something there. But I don't want to cover up that bird, so that definitely has to go there. So I'll do that. I love these butterflies. So I'm going to put this right in the center because this has some sweet butterflies and flowers. See? It's very pretty. Isn't this gorgeous? It's just beautiful. Okay, I'll stop gushing. And guys, I can't see very well. So that's how easy it is to stick that down. I mean, to undo that. So there's the butterfly and the flowers. I want it to go, I want that butterfly to fly like this. So far we've used paper, washi, or sticker paper, but washi, because we could have used this, but it was too blendy with this, and I thought too blendy with this. So, but we still might use this. So, I'm excited. Okay, so now we have this white space. That's okay, because we have this gorgeous flower here. So real quick, I'll do, did I use that on sticky paper? Those aren't my, those are not my sticky scissors. So I'm just gonna quickly fussy cut this flower because it's gorgeous. It's a pansy. I don't know what's going on with the Florida weather, guys. It's beautiful. There's no humidity. I don't understand. I don't know whether I want to keep that little bud in there or not. So just let me see how I do here. I'll get to the comments. I'm trying to keep up with them. But I'll get to your comments as soon as I am finished uploading this video. It takes a while. I'm not sure why. And I may not be able to video tomorrow. They're working on our internet again. I don't know if you don't follow me already. We've had some very high winds. And it's been damage to the lines, so the line workers have been working slowly but surely getting us back to normal. Look at that. It's beautiful. I even don't mind the white behind it, but I am going to put something there, I think. Do I have enough washi to kind of widen that a little bit without, let's see something. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me see what this looks like. Oh yes, look at that. Perfect. Let me just not get the bird. See how everything coordinates, guys. Everything coordinates. So you don't even have to think when using a kit like this because everything coordinates. Look what I just did. How simple was that? Oop, gotta be careful of that bird. I'm gonna lose my flower up there, but that's okay. I have one down here. I have one that I just fussy cut. Oh, don't want to impinge my bird. I honestly did not have an idea how this was gonna go, but I really love it. Well, it's like most things, you know. I mean, I do plan things out. I knew I was going to use what I was going to use. I pulled out of the box. Look what I just did. I cut that too short, but that's okay because I can just do this and fill it back in. I'll put it right there and nobody will be the wiser. And then, smarty pants, lift it up. Oh, this is adorable. I already have a thought in my head. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe what I want to do. Yes, you will. because you know already. If you follow me, you already know what I'm thinking in my head, what I want to do with this. Okay, so let's now take our flower and place it, or yes, I think we want to do this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let me get my scraps out of the way. I don't want to lose those. Put my washi tape away. We still have plenty of this sticker paper left. And I don't want to lose that, so I'll just stick it on the edge here. And there we go. So far we've used one piece of paper, one piece of sticky paper, and a little bit of washi. That's it so far. And we haven't even used it all up. So when you do put things on your desk, get a little container. You can get things like this. You can get, you know, the frozen dinners. You can do anything. And just put some things in a container, put them on your desk and say, okay, this is what I'm going to work with. Because eventually you'll build up such a great stash of ephemera, you know, and then you can put it in your book. When we do our altered book, you can put it anywhere you want. Because what we make, right, you'll be able to put anywhere on any page. You won't have to follow each page I do and put each thing there. I'll give you some ideas of where to put things, but it's not going to be one of those, okay, you know, we're going to put this on this page and we're going to fold this particular page. You'll be able to do whatever you want with your book because it will be your book. Get out those magazines. I'm actually going to do a video on how I do my deconstructing of my magazines because it's very relaxing and it's fun. So get out your magazines. Look at that. That is just, I'm in love. Now I can't do what I thought I would do, but that's okay. That's all right. If I had put this in a different place, what I would have done is fold it up and I would have made, watch. I would have folded it up and I would have made a little booklet out of it and I would have opened this up and I would have put pockets. Oh yeah, but I won't do that today. But it's an idea, right? So rather than ink here, I think I'm just going to snip this little bit off. Okay? Because I don't want to get up and get my ink and I don't want to add another item to your list of things to use to make a gorgeous card. And you can make this as big or as small as you want, and you could use cardstock or you could use even paper, right? Book page would be beautiful. Because then, if you use book page, you don't have to really put anything in the middle here. You know, just your sticker paper. And then you have your book page here, and then you could put an element there. Where did this leaf come from? Where did I cut it from? I wonder. I don't remember. I think it just was in the paper somewhere. Was it? It must have been. Because it doesn't look right anywhere. But here's this little bud. So, we'll just kind of place it sort of, hold on. I'm just going to make a leaf. I'm kind of making a leaf out of something that looks like a leaf. Sorry about that, but it works. So I'm going to do something like this, perhaps. What did I do? Oh. And maybe No, it's not working for me. I think what I'll do is just kind of put this bud here. Like it's just kind of falling. You know, not really attached, just falling. Thank you for all of your prayers for those of you who are following me. Our friend Bob in Indiana, who had the 3 heart attacks in one day last Tuesday. Such a relief. They're calling it a miracle. The doctors, everybody. He is out of ICCU, and he has been moved to the step-down cardiac unit, and he sat in a chair today. Oh, and he's off the ventilator. So they're going to do another swallow test to see if he can eat yet. But he's acting himself, and his brain is fine. It's functioning very well. He's a little foggy, but he's acting himself. So it's just praise God, because he lost 5 minutes of oxygen. Yeah. I just never know. He had an appointment set up with the cardiologist because he was an AFib. Well, no, not AFib. Tachycardia. But unfortunately, the heart attacks came before the appointment. Yeah. And he was 90% blocked. So one of his, I'm not sure what part of his heart, but they were able to stent it. He did not have to have bypass. But yeah, it's pretty scary. I mean, this guy, I'm telling you, he's gym. You know, he goes to the gym, takes very good care of himself, but he just has been feeling so logy and tired, and, you know, he knew he had the heart rhythm problem. He could feel it. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Wow, I love it. Okay, let's do the back, because, of course, you know, we can't just have it like that. Where are we in time? 37. Okay, this won't take long. I hope. I haven't used a rub-on in a while because I don't have any, quite frankly, but I do now. So I'm going to take one of the rub-ons. Let's do this, because I don't want to do all purples. I want to kind of bring in some of the other colors. They give you so much to choose from. So we have some birds. I think this needs a butterfly. So I'm going to cut this like so. And I'm hoping that this works, because I don't know. I don't know. Okay. And then for the back, I think I'm going to use for the back, I think I'm going to use, oh dear, I think I'm going to use this one. I don't think I have to fussy cut the whole thing, but I will if I have to. Okay, so I've never seen anybody use these before from Your Creative Studios, so this is going to be a guess. I'm pretty sure you have to peel it off before you rub it on. Yes? Pretty sure. Okay, so this butterfly I thought could go somewhere on there, but for here I thought we could do something like this. So I'm going to press this down. It's not really very sticky. My little tool. And then I'm just going to rub it. And I don't even know for how long or anything like that, but I am confident. Because so far, so good, correct? We didn't use the stamps because I've been so chatty. But I haven't been too indecisive, which is good. These are awesome, guys. They're so pretty. I mean, you could just use this as a sticker. I can't wait to put it on fabric. But I thought, until I get the paper down, I probably shouldn't try it on fabric. I guess that's probably enough. Maybe I mean, I don't know how you tell because I haven't worked with them yet. But I did get some from Taperology that work real well. And I purchased those, you know, those rub-ons myself. And they work really well. But I don't, those are the only ones I've ever used. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's just, it just goes, it's just in the paper. It's just there. It's just there. I'm so excited. Oh gosh. Okay, let's not get too excited. All right, let's get this down. I did it right. I'm so glad. And as you can see, I haven't used them because I just opened it. Shall I have this? I think I will. Put it right there. I guess you probably don't have to rub as hard as I did or as long as I did, so I think you just have to go over a little bit. I just want to get his little antennae. You know how I am about antennae. But I could always put some thread there, so it's not a big deal. How fun is this? It's fun. It's just perfect. Look. And this is like vellum. So you can put this, you know, over something. See? So save those. Okay. So let's just, I said I took out a few elements. I only took out a few so that we could play. So what I thought was, well, I really didn't think. I just pulled out things I thought that would, you know, be fun. That's sticker. That's paper. Oh, it feels so good. This is paper. I know what I want to do with that. And I know what I want to do with that. I thought I could do something like this, but it needs something with it. Like, I don't want to cover up my bird. I could do something like this, or, okay, I've got August here. Okay, so this is what I want to do for this, is I want to put this here, okay, because you can still write on that. And then I thought, oh, that's a sticker. Here, this is what I was thinking. I thought that could slide in there. So let's put that down. We'll commit to that. I mean, I didn't know where I was going to put it, but I thought it was cute and pretty, and I just love it. I don't have to tear it or anything. It's already torn. But you know, I am just going to kind of crinkle it up a little bit, because you can do that. Make it look a little bit more aged. Doesn't that sound great? This paper is beautiful. It's so, oh, it's yummy. I just love it. I absolutely love, love, love. Okay, so real quick, I'm just gonna make a little tuck spot. Did I take the pin out? had a different pin in there because I had misplaced my pin this morning because I didn't put it where it belonged. And so I just stuck a pin in there real quick before we left. Hold on, guys, real quick. I found it, I just didn't put it back on. Hold on. I'll get a different one. I'm going to put this one in the trash because it's got glue on it. Okay, that looks fine. That little brown there is from that pin that I put in there is not stainless steel. And it already turned my glue brown. Well, it's now white, but the very, very beginning of it was, you know, what was at the top was brown. Let's see if I can get that off. If I can't, it's not a problem because I'll show you what we can do. So I have to be careful because I want to tuck something in there. Okay, and I think I'll go along this edge, like so. I'm gonna go all the way. It looks so nice and aged. I love it. Okay, so then I need my washi back, which I take a piece of this, I think, and go across to get rid of my area here and bring this and this together. See? So if that happens to you, because you were so silly in putting a non-stainless steel pin in your bottle, then this is what you can do. I'm gonna go like so and make it look like that's taped on when in fact it's glued on, but who will know? Just us. There we go. And now we have a little tuck spot. Still we have plenty of writing space. We have writing space on the back of that. This says streams full of stars like stars at night. Put that there. Then I thought we could use this like a stamp. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to go back in my box. I just remembered. Sorry, hold on folks. Hold on real quick. Hold on, my box is right here because I forgot. I don't need to make a faux stamp. I have stamps. Which one did we use this morning? This one. Look. Ta-ta! And we have a stamp to make it look like now a postcard instead of a index card. Except I didn't put it straight, and you know me. There we go. Voila. Adorable. I love it. Okay, so back to this side and this. Let me get the white edge. Off, if I can see it well enough. Here we go. So for anybody that's new, my name is Cheryl, and I'm so happy you're here. And to my subscribers that continue to follow me every day, I am so happy that you're here. It brings me so much joy. It really does, to be crafting with you. There we go. Now I'm just gonna, I'll use this because it's pretty fast. It's just not forgiving, so I have to do this right because I don't want it to tear my paper. So I thought what we could do is kind of do something like this. And then we could kind of add this. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yes? I think so. I think that looks great. So I'm not going to glue the edges. I'm just going to kind of glue the middle because I kind of want to do, okay, hold on. It goes like this. And then we'll put down our August and we're done. And that's it. I mean, I'll do a smaller one, but I think you get the point. I could have used glue stick on that for sure. I did not have to use that. But I'm going to put this down. It says August. And we are done. Is that not fabulous? It's fabulous. I love that. And it didn't take us long at all if I didn't chatter so much. And we didn't use a lot of the product. And we have a gorgeous item, and I still have a lot left. Which, you know, I'll organize this. I may use a stamp. I haven't used the flowers yet. So we can use that on another project. This is another sticker. We haven't used that yet. See, we still have these stamps. For those of you who didn't see the unboxing, those are 2 of the 4 stamps I got. So I'm just putting everything back in my box so I can put it all away when I'm done. Right? How simple was that? So if you have not seen the unboxing, it's a little bit long. So you can skip through it if you'd like. But there's so many great products. And like I said, you can order things individually or do the subscription. Follow them on YouTube and Instagram and get lots more inspiration than I can give you for sure. We'll be working with these things a lot in our upcoming book series. So, until we meet again, which will likely be tomorrow. Wednesday? Yeah, tomorrow's good. If it's good for you, it's good for me. So there's the front and there's our back. We have plenty of writing space. A little tag here for secret writing. It's wonderful. I love it. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will put the link in the description box below as to where I got my inspiration so that you can go visit her and get some inspiration as well. Okay? Okay. Well, until I see you again, be well, be kind, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye-bye.